Hi everybody. Thanks for joining me on this glorious day in the Northeast. It's absolutely beautiful out. Today I wanted to talk to you about health and disabilities and working from home. I'm a big advocate for working from home for multiple reasons. I've been disabled for 22 years, and in those 22 years, I've said before, I've worked from home as I do now with my own business, and I've worked outside the home. Now, for the last 6 months, I have been going through a health issue. Haven't gotten to the bottom of it yet. I've lost 15 pounds and have had to have multiple tests and doctor appointments, and of course, when are all those available? Somewhere usually during the hours of 9 to 5. Now, if I would have had, which I had before since I've been injured, an outside job, meaning a job outside the home, my boss would not care if I had a test or needed to go to the doctor. The bottom line was she hired me to do a job. And regardless if you have a nice boss or not, they want you to come to work and work the hours that you're supposed to work. And depending what type of business you're in, I was in a commission-based business. They want you to make them money, and you want and need to make your money, and you go home. Well, 9 to 5 did not work for me. And over again, when I would have a health issue pop up, a secondary health issue, and people who are disabled understand this. You have your disability, and there are always secondary issues that pop up. The secondary issues are not a big deal with most disabilities if you nip them in the bud, even if they take a while to diagnose and get to the bottom of, because a disabled body or a body that has a disability reacts differently to the same illness or health situation you're going through than an able-bodied person would most of the time, majority of the time. And with me, with a spinal cord injury, it's every time. I have the most atypical symptoms, which makes things harder to diagnose, which makes the process of getting better longer. But that's okay. If I have been going through this now, and it's taken, like I said, it's been going on for about 6 months, and we're on the home stretch of putting all the pieces together to see what's wrong, I would have lost my job by now. I have doctor appointments about 2 or 3 times a week, and each appointment either comes with another stop for blood work, or I have to schedule a test for another day. And every single one has been between hours that if I worked a 9 to 5 job or an 8 to 4 job, I would have had to call in sick or leave early or come in late every single time. I kept track just to make sure this was true. And it is. And previously, when I was working outside the home, I wouldn't take care of my health right away. I wouldn't nip it in the bud, and it wouldn't become a big deal. I would work through it. I would drag myself to work, and I would become very, very ill eventually, because at some point your body just says, I'm done, no more. And I'd end up in the hospital, and it was a huge, big deal that it didn't have to be. And one time when I landed in the hospital, my very wonderful doctor, who I will love forever because he changed my life, he said, Amy, if you don't change your lifestyle, you are going to be in trouble. You are not going to live a long, healthy life that you need to, that you want to, that you're striving so hard to, because you take 10 steps forward and then 12 or more back. You have to change your lifestyle, and that meant changing my work. Now, I'm not in the lap of luxury where I don't need to bring in an income. I do. I have a mortgage, I have bills, I really don't know anybody who doesn't need to bring in an income in this time in society, the way things are with the economy and everything. Everything costs more. Again, everybody needs, that I know, needs to bring money into their home. And this is the same for working moms, single moms, and disabled folks, and retired folks who maybe don't have enough retirement money saved. They need to bring in money, and they need a flexible schedule, and they need a schedule that is not stressful. If you're sick and you're stressed, on top of being stressed from being sick, because it's a little scary being sick, especially if you can't really find out what exactly is wrong. So I cannot recommend more working from home and starting your own online business, or being an affiliate and working for somebody else. There are so many opportunities, because working online, you don't have to worry about commuting. It's in your backyard, it's in your kitchen, it's wherever your laptop will take you. I bring my laptop to doctor's appointments sometimes, if I feel well enough and up to it. Now, if you would have seen me an hour ago, you would have said that person needs some help, because I am going through these stages of being very fatigued, and it's like a light switch. Light switch goes on. Oh, I have energy. Light switch goes off. And you can't do that at a job, out at an office when someone's hired you. But being able to work from home and dealing with this, whatever I have, has even allowed me to create Able Social Network, because I've had to do it slowly, but I've been able to do it, because on the snippets of time when I have energy, I get on the computer and do some work. Whether it's 7 in the morning, whether it's 9 or 10 at night, it doesn't matter. So for all of you disabled folks out there that need to work, or anybody, like I said, single moms, retired people, people that want to stay home and raise their children and don't want to send them to daycare but need to work, there are so many home-based opportunities that will enhance your life. And that doctor giving me that advice not only helped me have a better life, he saved my life. That is no joke. So please, if you're stressing out and about your life, look at the opportunities online. I can't stress that enough. It changed my life. I'm healthier, I'm happier, and so much less stressed. So thanks for listening. I hope you have a glorious day as well, and I'll talk to you really, really soon. Take care.